Thank you. I'm sorry, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Genevieve.
Genevieve. I applaud you for coming here. You're a very brave soul. I didn't come here to hear anything about Scott Wallace. We know what Scott Wallace is, and why we shouldn't vote for Scott Wallace. I came here to hear why we should vote for Brian Fitzpatrick. And the reason why I say you're brave is because at every turn that Brian Fitzpatrick has had to reach out to the grassroots of his base and address our concerns, all the people that were involved in the Malik campaign, he has snubbed every one of them, and he shows no interest in discussing any of the issues that Tea Party people hold near and dear to our hearts. So there is I can tell you right now, there is a huge portion of Bucks County Tea Party people that are not going to vote for Brian Fitzpatrick because he gives lip service to everybody else and plays himself just to the right of Wallace and leaves his whole base out there saying, what about us? We're the people who we're the grassroots of this party. And that's why why should I vote for Brian Fitzpatrick?
The only thing that I can tell you, and I can keep reiterating this, but can't reiterate this enough, is that when the Republican Party controls the two separate houses of Congress, both U.S. House of Representatives and the Senate, it's not only about voting numbers. So yes, like 52 votes versus 48 votes, something passes versus doesn't pass. I get that, but that majority also gives us control of the agenda.
Like repealing Obamacare, for example.
So just, think about it this way. Think about if yes, you're upset about some things, I get it, but think about the next 6 years of the Senate with Chuck Schumer and the next 2 years with Nancy Pelosi.
Why should we think Brian's not going to vote like a Democrat to impeach the president? Why should we think he wouldn't line up with them?
I believe that he has voted with the president 83%.
Has Brian ever come out and said, I am not going to vote to impeach President Trump? That would be something he could say to help us Tea Partiers.
Once again, just not to just think of the larger picture and think of who you want to control the House and who you want to control. Do you want whomever they will put up, which is more likely going to be Pelosi, or do you want whomever we have to choose from, which is people like Kevin McCarthy, Scalise, these are the few of the names that the mainstream media has tossed around, or that they've tossed around. So, think of it that way. Think of, who do you want to be controlling the agenda in the U.S. House of Representatives?
Well, I don't know, the way I think about it, all politics are local. So if we're talking about who we're going to vote for in our district, and it's about bringing out the base and making sure that the president's agenda is supported, Brian Fitzpatrick doesn't even support the president or the agenda. So why would the base want to come out?